Hi, my name is Sam Bitar, and this is the first video of my series about trying to explain to you guys, the beginner internet marketers, what is it exactly required to become a successful internet marketer. The thing is about internet marketing, it's in my opinion, it's a lot of fun. I love being on the internet. I love being doing all the research and being able to figure out things around and actually be able to even sell a product to different people, which is I can see they can get a lot of benefit from it, whether it is software you need to install, or even ebooks and stuff like that. Now, these are stuff will help us as a marketers, will help us getting things easier and better, and then instead of every time we need to do something we have to go and reinvent the wheel ourselves. There are a lot of product in the market out there which is can help a lot of us to be able to do a job much faster, but that will never be replacement of the knowledge you need as a marketer, or we need as marketers, in order to be actually to be successful. And in my knowledge, we have at least three different aspects of the internet marketing we need to know. First, you need to know how to put a sales letter on your website. Well, I'm assuming that at least you have an idea how to put a website in place. Um, we may in some other videos or some other tutorial we may be able to go into it again and at some point and then explain how to put a website together. And then there are a lot of stuff already out there which is are free, and they are very fantastically good. You can actually use in order to set up yourself a very quick website and stuff like that. Will be probably another time we'll talk about that. Now, the ideology of the assumption is you already know at least something about the websites. Now, in order for you to become a marketer, to be able to sell anything on the internet, whether a product, ebooks, anything, you need to know you need to have a sales letter. Sales letter, basically it's like a person. Think about it this way: it's like an online person trying to convince other people of the product is good product. And if you don't know how to do that, whether it is somebody writing it for you or you write it yourself, and you don't know how to do that, it doesn't matter whatever you do in your business. Chances are you are not going to be able to get anywhere, because that's same idea like you are having the best store in town. You have a lot of good stuff about it, but your salespeople are sucks. They don't know how to sell anything. Anybody come in asking them question, they don't even know how to answer it. If that will be the case, the chances are people are not going to trust your store. They think you are not professional, and next things you know, they will leave without buying anything, even if your product are the best product in the market. So sales letter is very important, and using it, that what you have to know in order to be able to really get something out of your business, to run anything out of to buy out, to sell anything online. um, Once you know about the sales letter, what we have to do is the second part of it. Everybody says talking about what building a list. I don't know, probably you heard it from a lot of gurus. I don't know how long are you been in the market in that time, or how many gurus are talking about the list, how many ebooks you read about the lists. The list basically is a bunch of emails of a people are interested in the niche you are in. This is what we call targeted audience. It means targeted list means people are interested to buy your product, or interested in something similar of your product than like your product. There are so many ways to build a list. Basically, the list when it comes in, will be let me just a sec. We need a traffic to be able to build a list. So your traffic and building a list, basically they go hand in hand together in order to be able, because if you don't have a traffic on your site, you are not going to be able to to force people, or at least what they call squeeze pages, to put in offers to people. Say, if you become one of my list, or you give me your email address and your name, I'm gonna give you, I don't know, just maybe a report, nice report you can read about certain aspect which is maybe that person interested in. So if you give them something like some sort of information like that, so they will be willing to give you their name and email addresses. But we're not gonna be able to do that if you don't have traffic coming to your site, right? I mean, you need the traffic coming in. By doing the traffic, by having the traffic come into your site, now building the list become more of a way to tell the people, okay, this is my offer, this is what I have on my site, this is what I'm selling, and I would really appreciate it if you give me your email address and an email address and email and name. I can put you on my list, so any new product, any new services I have, you will be first to know about them. And this is basically, sometimes you have to give them other stuff because some people, they don't like it. They don't like to give their name unless they get something out of it. So you could come up with with some sort of an offer of saying, like, I have this report, and I have it's fantastically good report which is telling you some stuff about sales letter, for example, or about a product to give you for affiliate, or whatever it is you have in that time, to be able to basically nicely bribe your subscriber or your visitor to become a subscriber, and then eventually, probably one day or another, they become your customers if you have something to sell which they want to buy. There are so many ways of building that list. Some of them, they say the bribe is one of them. Other people, they will say, you have to put squeeze pages, and then you have to give them all the incentives and stuff like that to become your members. So many different ways you can work with that, and every marketer, they have different way of doing that. And then basically you will find your own way of doing it by trying different approaches, until a time where one approach works for you, which may not work for other person. Now, the third part of really being a marketer to be able to get that visitor coming in is the actual traffic, and there are ways you can do in order to get the traffic in. As you can see, I'm doing that. I'm doing that now. Basically, I'm using video. Some other people, they may come up and say, you know what? Sit down and write articles, and send the article on some of the directories, article directories, and the article directories, people start reading them, and then you can put your what they call your box in there, where you have your name, your site, and your email, whatever, on it, and people, they click on that, they come to your site, and that's how you can generate traffic. Well, if you know how to write articles, that will be great. I mean, that's one way, a great way of doing it. But how many people do you know, or I know, basically, they really care about sitting down and spend so much hours writing an article, thinking maybe or may not get something out of it, or maybe may or may not somebody even reading them or not. I don't know. If you are one of these people who would like to do that, that will be one good way of doing it. The other way of doing it as well, actually getting an article, because there are a lot of articles already in place, all over the place. You can get them for free, and then you try to put you can put your links on that, and again, you have to research this article. You have to understand what these articles are, because the article has to come in a way that associate to the business you are in. You cannot go and do an article about dog training while you are doing, for example, your business is about internet marketing. Dog training has nothing to do with internet marketing. If people are reading that because they are looking for some articles and ebooks about dog training, if they come to your site, find there is nothing there, they're going to piss off at you. So you don't want to mislead people about that. You have to find an article or write an article related somehow, linked directly to what kind of business you are trying to bring people into. Otherwise, these people, they will never be in the targeted audiences. Even if the odd number who come in and become your member, become a member on your list, chances are you are not going to get anything out of that list, because it's not targeted audiences. You have a specific target audience, let's say internet marketers. They have to be internet marketers, and everything you talk about has to be about internet marketing. The books, the products has to be about internet marketing for people to become targeted audiences for your list. So then you can make money out of that list. Um, the other part, which is I like a lot actually, is a video, and I am the one who is actually building videos. I love doing that, and this is one of the series I'm trying to work on to put on YouTube. This will be basically my first YouTube video I ever put on about internet marketing and stuff like that. First of all, trying to give a basic idea of beginner internet marketing, what they require, what they need, and secondly, to be able to tell people, to bring people into our website to show them what we have to offer. And maybe some of them they will like what they see, and then they will become a member, and then hopefully later on will become our, like they will become customers, or may not. But I mean, at the end of the day, you are free. You are free to be whatever you want to be, and only thing you have to do basically come into the site, have a look at it, and see if there's something you like. If there's something you like to have, you're welcome to have it. If there's something you don't, you go to the site, you think it's not good for what you are looking for, you are free to leave anytime you want. This is the second part of the generating traffic generating, is building that in videos. Because I mean, as you can see now, I'm talking to you face to face. Now you know that whatever site you come in, my site you come on it, there is a face behind that site. It's not just an automated process. Somebody coming in and building 2,000 of these, and you don't even know who that person is. That's me. I'm the person who building it. This is what I look like. This is what I talk about. And personally, I am a consultant. I've been doing this business for over 25 years, but not the internet business though. I am like as a consultant in general. I work with different companies. I work with the government agencies. I worked between Canada and US. I did work with so many different companies in the state and in Canada. So I have an average of between 20 to 25 years of experience, combined experiences in computer in general. And my technical background will help you a lot. When you need to install stuff, when you need to do stuff like that, I could be there to help you set it up. And my prices are not that expensive. I'm very, very cheap in a sense. I will do good quality work, but I always believe in fairness to people. I don't want to work for free, because I need to make my income as well. But at the same time, I don't like to charge too much for the experience, because I think most people that they cannot afford to go and pay $100 an hour for somebody, and they haven't even made money out of the stuff in it yet. If you are making millions of dollars, I'm sure you can afford to even hire somebody for full time to do all this stuff for you. As an internet marketer, beginner internet marketer, you may not even have the money, or you have very little money, and you need as much as you can to get free stuff in order to get in to start making money, so you can start paying for other people to do things for you. That's where I come in. From my technical expertise, I will be able to help in very little money to do things for you, and helping you generating traffic, helping you on ideology and ideas of probably storming, like mind storming or brainstorming on different ideas. I can work with people. We can work together to come up with ideas, which is it help you and help me. You can work together with JV, like a joint venture on different projects, where you and me, we can work together to get things going. So you may have an idea, but you don't know how to go about it. I may be able to give you that, to give you the way to do it, and the way to set it up in general. And the point I'm trying to make here is, being an internet marketer, working by yourself, chances are very limited to none to be able to really succeed. Especially because, I mean, this business required to have a lot of friends, a lot of partners, and so many different projects to be able to do things on a bigger scale. But at least in the beginning, now when you're starting, you need to start seeing a little bit of money coming in, at least to entice you at a point to say, you know what, people talking about internet marketing and everybody saying we're making millions and stuff like that. But so far, I've been in the market. I haven't done one single cent. You need to start seeing that in order to encourage yourself, saying, you know what? If I can make $10 a day with doing this, or $100 a day doing this, I'm sure I can. If I put more effort into it, I can make more money later on, and I may be able within 6 months' time, with the help of different people, different gurus, different books, different sites, membership sites, and stuff like that, to help me get where I want to get to start making money. And then by doing that, you'll get your own people to depend on when you have a problem. You may be able to get somebody to work with you on some project, some idea you have, you thought about a long time ago, but you don't know how to go about it. Say idea until you take action on it. I mean, ideas run in my head, the million of them every day, but I don't go and start working, put action on million of these ideas. But I mean, some of them, they make a lot of sense than others. I may have to put them on my book, for example, somewhere, and start coming back to them every time I have a little bit of time. I can sit down and think about this and what to do with them. I can come back to them and say, you know what, this idea makes sense. Let's work on it and see what I can do with it. Start coming up with some more ways of make it happen. You can do something like that, and you could actually joint venture with some people. You put an idea someplace and say, I'm looking for a partner. Can we work together to get that idea in place? Things can happen to people in so many different ways. The moment you start getting into that market, things gonna open up. I guarantee you. And things gonna open up means you may fail in the beginning, because everybody fail in the beginning. I mean, like, until you find your way of working, until you find the people you can partner with, until you find the way you can do your business and how you're supposed to do it, the way to write your sales letter, the way to convince people, the way you do your list, the way you're gonna work your way through all of this stuff until you find your way of working in general to get everything together. And I can be here for you, trying to help you getting to that point. You can try me, and you can come to the site I have and see what we have to offer you. We are internet marketers like you, so I do understand what internet marketing is all about. And my site starting up now. I mean, like, I don't have a lot of stuff on it in the moment, but trust me, I'm working so hard on it. I'm getting stuff coming in already every single day, and all the time, and putting stuff together. And so you can start with me on my adventure, basically. And that is basically what I call it's a membership site where I have multiple membership on it. Now you have the free part of it. You can go in and put username and password on there, and then have access to whatever free available. And then you can buy memberships. So I'm not trying to sell you on my video now. What I'm trying to tell you, there is somebody out there who could help you get where you want to get. The only thing you have to do, just come to the site, have a look at it, and see what will work for you. Maybe you could see something that makes sense to you. You may not find something to make sense to you. You could leave, you never come back, or whatever you need to do. Just give it a try and find out what you can do. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Bitar, and I hope to see you on my site soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.